According to teasers for Young and the Restless, Jason Thompson's character Billy Abbott wants to ruin Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. In any case, he never liked him. Yet, Delia Abbott's passing drove Billy insane. He has actually made multiple attempts to assassinate Adam, and now, at Victoria Newman's, Amelia Heil, request on Gly and R, he is planning to burn him down in the public view. As Vi and R spoilers remind us, it all began when Adam Newman first arrived in town years ago. Victor Newman, Eric Braden, welcomed his namesake, a golden boy, back then. Since he was unable to raise Adam, he has always played favorites. And it is the only one of his children that did not have a wealthy upbringing. As children, Victoria, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway, all had silver spoons in their mouths, as you may recall from Young and the Restless. They may be such brats now because of this as well. Additionally, they have never accepted Adam Newman, their brother, into their family. Victoria wants to ensure that neither Adam nor Victor will ever be able to replace her as CEO on Young and the Restless. She is thus employing Billy Abbott to set Adam Newman on fire, and Victor will also suffer from the fallout. Billy starts work the next week. Billy Abbott detested Adam Newman on Young and the Restless for many years. He holds Adam solely responsible for Delia's passing. In retrospect, however, she would still be alive today if Billy hadn't abandoned his little child in the van with a puppy. Billy's careless parenting was therefore a major contributing element. Billy, however, finds it simpler to place the blame for Adam on Young and the Restless. According to spoilers, Billy Abbott will see Chance Chancellor, Donnie Bose, the next week. Why? The only person in Genoa City who recognized Adam as Spider in Vegas is Chance. Billy is hoping to learn more from him. Spoilers for Young and the Restless, however, confirm that Chance doesn't provide Billy Abbott with any information. Additionally, Chance is more defensive when Billy questions him. Because Adam Newman saved his life in Vegas, he is fiercely protective of him. Chance will therefore also present a challenge for Billy. According to Vi and R teasers, Victor is currently dissatisfied with the way his other children treat Adam. Adam Newman experienced severe anguish after learning that he had killed someone to keep his mother safe, as the mustache observes. However, Victor's other son blatantly stated that he had no sympathy when speaking to Nick. Spoilers for Young and the Restless reveal that Abby also intends to destroy her brother. Recall that she requested that Chance re-record Adam's confession to the murder in Vegas. Chance found her to be really annoying. However, Victoria wins. She wants her younger brother's childhood trauma to be published by Billy. It is one thing to reveal what Adam did when he was an adult. However, it's something else entirely when Billy Abbott brings this Kansas Killer Kid episode to light. According to Young and the Restless spoilers, Victor will blow up not just with Billy Boy, but also with Victoria on the CBS soap opera. But don't count on Billy Abbott to slow down. When it comes to Adam Newman, he's like a crazed hound with a bone. Billy claims to have changed, but in reality he hasn't. He is still addicted, and Adam is his latest fixation. When it comes to the never-ending Newman against Abbott conflicts, Genoa City never has a dull day. This time, Billy Abbott is the storm's name. The competition, deceit, and corporate backstabbing have escalated to new delectable heights. Recent Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that Billy, Jason Thompson, may be on the verge of doing something explosive, both literally and figuratively. Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, is his most recent target, and he's playing with fire. The revelation that has admirers in awe, though, is that Billy may not be acting completely independently. The idea that he is covertly carrying out Victoria Newman's dirty job is becoming more and more popular. Billy's growing annoyance is where it all starts. For months, he has been attempting to balance his allegiance to Jill and Lily with his monitoring of Chancellor Winter's financial activities. Billy's patience, however, runs out when Adam begins acting boldly at Newman Media once more. During a stressful scene, Billy tells Jack, Adam is always plotting. He pretends to be the victim, the hero, or the genius in order to achieve his goals. I'm tired of it too. Jack, who is always the sensible one, cautions his brother against falling back into old routines. Billy's mind, however, is already racing. He murmurs, You have to fight fire with fire sometimes. And the murmurs start there. Billy appears to be receiving just enough information from someone, perhaps Victoria, to encourage him to engage in a confrontation that could permanently damage Adam's reputation at Newman Enterprises. The relationship between Victoria Newman, Amelia Heil, and her younger brother Adam has never been easy. From personal betrayals to corporate takeovers, their rivalry is intense. That smoldering animosity has never completely subsided, despite her best efforts to remain calm in recent months. Victoria's forbearance has reached a breaking point as Adam has once again managed to win Victor over. Despite her aversion to getting her hands filthy, she is astute enough to see that Billy could be willing to help her. Billy, Adam is hazardous. He is not just careless, but also erratic. Before he harms everyone once more, someone must put an end to him. And what precisely are you saying? That I should stop him is what you want. Victoria simply gives him that recognizable, cold look without confirming or denying. The type that speaks for itself without uttering a single word. It's typical Victoria, a cunning manipulator who keeps her halo immaculate while letting others handle the difficult job. Billy Abbott's head is a battleground, as viewers of The Young and the Restless are aware. Adam has struggled with addiction, melancholy, and the ghost of his daughter Delia's passing. Years have passed, yet the wound hasn't fully healed. Billy's mind heats replaying the past whenever he sees Adam. The crash, the pain, the guilt. Billy's forgiveness has never been sincere, despite Adam's repeated apologies. It has always been hidden beneath layers of distraction. Currently, all of those feelings are resurfacing as Victoria subtly stokes the fires. During one scenario, Billy murmurs to himself, "Adam doesn't deserve a fresh start. He is entitled to the truth, and perhaps a dose of his own medicine." Billy begins looking into Adam's recent business dealings because of this risky mindset. Adam's meticulously restored reputation could be ruined by what he discovers, and it might even bring down some aspects of Newman Media. According to spoilers, Billy discovers something startling. A possible connection between a secret offshore fund and Adam's most recent merger proposal. It's not quite enough to be illegal, but it's enough to draw attention. Billy, however, is a master at twisting it. Billy creates rumors that Adam is laundering money to safeguard a hazardous investment by using his connections in the media and a few calculated leaks. It's a decision that ignites the corporate community and places Adam squarely in the center of public attention. Adam, you simply couldn't resist, could you? You had to pull me down once more. Billy, Adam, if the shoe fits, perhaps you should quit acting like the good guy. Adam, you believe you're superior to me? You're not. You won't be. Billy, perhaps not. At least I don't ruin everything I come into contact with. Billy leaves the hard encounter feeling as though he has won, but the victory is short-lived. Because no bomb remains inert for long in Genoa City. Victoria can't help but grin later when she learns of Adam's demise. Adam is being investigated, her father is incensed, and Newman Media's reputation is damaged. However, Victoria, she is acting naive. I had no involvement in this, she kindly informs Victor. Although regrettable, it might be for the best. Adam has recently accumulated too much power. But in private, she has a discreet, coded talk with Billy at Crimson Lights. Fans' suspicions are confirmed by the exchange. Victoria set the scene, and Billy performed. However, as is typically the case in the soap opera world, winning has repercussions. Being humiliated is not something Adam Newman takes lightly. He begins planning his retaliation after learning that Billy is responsible for the smear campaign. This time, he intends to expose both Victoria and Billy. Adam's voiceover teases, "You think you've beaten me," in a spooky preview sequence. Rethink your thought. A part of me that you should have left sleeping was just awakened by you. He starts gathering information about Billy's leaks, and even follows up on dubious correspondence between Billy's assistant and a private number, which turns out to be Victoria's. When Adam finally connects the dots, his smile tells it all. He responds quietly, "So that's how it is. My beloved punching bag and my own sister are collaborating. All right, one stone, two birds. Without Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, of course. The Young and the Restless wouldn't be the same. The mustache rage knows no limits when he discovers that his kids may be plotting against one another. He yells at a Newman family gathering, "You're all acting like kids. I started this business from the beginning, and I will not stand by it while you destroy it out of retaliation and ego." Victor is furious, but Adam still lashes out. In a surprising turn of events, Adam divulges evidence indicating Billy was responsible for the business sabotage, with clues that Victoria may have been involved. The fallout is explosive. Victoria's impeccable reputation as Newman CEO starts to erode, while Billy's integrity is severely damaged at Chancellor Winters. Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, is shocked and devastated to learn about Billy's actions. Although their relationship has always been rocky, this might be the last straw. She sobs as she replies, "You told me you were done with revenge. You claim to be a different person." Billy appears devastated. "I believed I was. However, I am unsure of my identity when it comes to Adam." "Then maybe it's time you find out. Without me," is Lily's scathing reply. One of the most mature relationships in Genoa City may be coming to an end with their emotional and unfiltered breakup scene. However, Billy may have to pay the price of his passion by losing Lily. Everything is in disarray by the time the dust settles. Billy's career and relationships are in tatters, while Adam's reputation endures, albeit with bruises. Although Victoria is largely unharmed, at least for the time being, her involvement is not totally concealed. This plotline is far from finished, as lie and R spoilers hint. Billy might relapse under the weight of grief and shame, while Adam is preparing a counterattack that might rock the Newmans to their foundations. Victor may even intervene to impose a ceasefire, but not before issuing the quintessential Newman warning. Fans are speculating about whether Victoria will finally come to light for her role. Her rule at Newman Enterprises may be seriously threatened if Adam can demonstrate that she coerced Billy into carrying out her orders. Retaliation often has unintended consequences in Genoa City, and this most recent conflict between Billy and Adam could cause long-term harm. Billy's perverted attempt to do the right thing only serves to highlight how readily emotion may control him. Furthermore, Victoria is not merely playing with fire if she really used him to defeat Adam. Rather, she is stoking a family feud that has the potential to destroy the Newman lineage as a whole.